You guys want to join? Could be fun. As I will repeat to people quite often. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know who I am, and you want to learn something, it's like, hey, you should go listen to Zen. Listen to something else. Don't do this. This might be a juxtaposition in the way that you perceive reality. Not that everything else won't be. Uh, you're just like, I thought he was smart. I thought he was intelligent. Not that I'm not going to be. I just wonder if you'll be able to understand it. Don't understand things. Never interact with things. Interaction is a higher form of understanding, but you first need to qualify things by understanding them, and then you can see what they are. And I'm just gonna play around and do weird things with my fingers like this. Am I doing some sort of magical spell? Of course I am. Why else would I be here? What else would I be doing? Hello, welcome. Who are you? Why are you listening? Do you know me? Do I know you? Thumbs up, say a word, or get the fuck out of my room. But you won't, will you? You just sit there, hang in the background, and act all nonchalant. My favorite word in the world, everybody should know this, is the word chalant, because no one ever says the word chalant by itself. They say nonchalant. But I have a hard time saying that because I've looked it up. What is that? Some like, is it kind of next to the chateau in France, like just downwind of the where you fart? If there's with sledding or bobs, I don't even know, you're bobsledding or skiing, and you're like, chalant. Like, I mean, what does that even mean? What's up, Dave? I don't know. But nonchalant just means like, whatever. Which I really like the idea of what that's supposed to mean. But like, so the opposite of nonchalant would be, chalant would be like, oh, that's very chalant of you. I think I'd probably start a show with that. Well, I just did. I mean, like if I were to, well, fuck. I'm just saying, it's such a weird word. It's like a lot of, you got to do something with your tongue and your, it's like it's a very schlongy word. And by schlong, I don't mean, it's a long word that has an S in front of it. Yeah, it sounds like terrible way to start a show. Don't worry, we'll work with it. We will all work our way through this. Don't worry, it's very simple. Just change your mind about the way that you think. The word chalant. Oh, it's causing me a lot of trouble in paradise. No, not even paradise. What? Big Trouble in Little China. Was that Big Trouble in Little China? Remember that one? Was it Chris Tucker in that Big Trouble in Little China? Who was that? Huh. That was years ago, and most of you probably don't even know it because you. I just so long ago that I've probably seen it like once or twice. It's kind of like watching. Here's something you didn't know, and I'd like to share with you. And whether you appreciate it or not is up to you. That if you watch The Golden Child, Eddie Murphy, The Golden Child, it's supposed to be Eddie Murphy. He's supposed to. There's a whole thing. I think what is he supposed to protect the Golden Child? And the entire time it's supposed to be a monk or something, like the Dalai Lama, the monk or something. And the entire time you think it's a little boy. It comes to I read it. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I'm 99.9% sure. 99% sure because I was reading about it and somebody's like, dude, look it up. You can go to IMBD. You can look up the whole portrayal was him protecting the next monk or the Dalai Lama or something, and it was a girl. That the whole time you're watching the show is like he was protecting the Dalai Lama the child. I mean, I could be wrong with the Dalai Lama or whatever. It was just like the golden child, right? No, and the entire time the thing's speaking, you just assume it, and it's a thing to me because it's I don't know. It has British humor, right? Wait, okay, that was 3 levels deep of a joke, but let's continue on here. Who's here? What are you doing? And why are you here? Do you expect to learn something today? Which is always available. Do you expect to have some fun? That's usually the case. Do you expect to hello, high tech, what are you doing? Yes, there's not too many high tech beings left. they killed all of us off. Not all of us, but we were too advanced for society. Like why do they function this way? Every else is like, and everything just started to fall apart. and the good ones are like, why do they still exist? I'm not saying we're different. I'm not saying we're built different. You know that thing that goes on. They're just built different. What's up, Kabar? It is Thor's day. Yep, the day of Thor. Which depends on how you look at it. It depends on what the first day of the week is, whether it's the fourth day, or unless you believe the week to start on Sunday or Saturday. It depends on where you start the week off at. But Thor's day, yes. So you have Woden's day, Thor's day, a Freeze day. But why based on that? Because I thought we were in a Gregorian. Now I need to figure this out. Because what we have is Moon's day, Monday. So that's fine. And Sunday, which is the sun. Then you have Tiwi's day, Tiw, which is Tuesday. It's the second day of the week. And then Woden's day. So Woden and Thor and Freya, right? That's sounding not so Mesoamerican or any of the other calendars. It's sounding very much like whoever Thor is and whoever Woden is. It's sounding like there's some giant red-headed people going on in this calendar that we're working with, even though they would say the calendar got switched over to Gregorian. So are the Gregorians connected to the... I mean, were they Greek or Germanic, or were they the Icelandic, or like, I mean, what were they? Where did they come from? They come from the ice realm, the ice kingdom, the ice capades. I don't know. I'm just wondering why we have this calendar that's based, and what is it based on? Lots of short, red-haired. Yeah, short-haired. What's up? Okay. Sai. Oh, you already disliked me? Well, fuck you. I already love you, so I discount your dislike because my love is stronger than your dislike for me. You could hate me, and my love is still stronger. So you can take that and go fuck yourself in the ass with whatever I say about how much I love you. So deal with it, bitch. Short red-haired people with yeah, well, they're tall with short red hair. They don't normally... Yeah, a smorgasbord. Short people with red hair, Arcane? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I've seen that. I mean, well, that's connected to kind of the red-haired queen, right? The big-headed, short, red-haired queen. The red heart in the deck, the tarot. And then watch the movies. You always find... I was watching this recent show, and there's this evil little red-haired, short... And she was wide-eyed. You could see all the whites of her eyes. She had red hair, and she was like, ugh. She was like very... But you know it. She was very manipulative, and I was like, ugh. Like, man. Like, I seen a couple of red-haired people today. They didn't want to interact with me. And I was like, you know I got red hair in my beard, right? You know that I have red hair in my head, right? They didn't want to interact with me. I was just sitting there just chilling. And I was like, hey, do you want to feed the ducks? And the kid just looked, and he just cowered from his father had to hold him. He was a little kid. And I was like, children generally love me. Like dogs and ducks, and I don't care what kind of dog you have. I don't care what kind of duck. A wolf. I don't care what it is. Any animal comes to me. I'm Beastmaster. Humans love me, generally. If I'm a dick, I'm a dick. People don't like me for being a dick. But this kid was like scared. And I was like, what is it? Like, I was like, hey, do you want to feed the ducks? And I was like, ha, ha, ha. It was like, oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, crazy, right? Is it because no, all I did was, I have a big red beard, and I just put a bunch of makeup on. I'm a big, old, red-haired, light-skinned. And I'm not short either, so. Hey, Zem, what's that thing when you take a word and turn it into a symbol? You got to help me with that. When you take a word and turn, when you take a, are you saying to just use magic and take So you just take letters and then you morph them into a symbol or a sigil. What is the process? Or not? I'm not getting your question. Um, is there a word for that? Like maybe I'm just missing something here. Yeah, it's a sigil. I mean, you create a sigil out of letters. Letters create something as a um, like this thing right here. That's a sigil. That's a really elaborate sigil, just like the Mayan calendar is a sigil. Dogs and ducks. Hey, Sai, I'm surprised. Hey, Sai, do you like me? Because if you like me, then you're a dude. And if you're the bitch that I think you are, then you might not like me. How about that? See, I'm two steps ahead of you at least. And I don't even two step, I 10 step. What's up? What's up, Mr. Freeman? What are you doing? Sai, what are you talking about? Why you got to throw that? Why don't you just say it if you want to say it? I mean, just I thought you was Mexican. You're allowed to say it. You little dirty, you little non-beard having, dirty mustache wearing, nincompoop. You clandestine clam sniffing, ball sucking motherfucker. The fuck you say to me? Yeah, Kabar. Yeah, cheers to beers. I only got on here because I got one beer left, and then I gotta go to the store and get a couple because hey shit, it just feeds through me as if I'm just a conduit for the mouth of God, and you are the mouth where someone else's fucking poop hole goes, and they just shit in your mouth, and all you can do is try to either shit it out or regurgitate it, and so that every time you talk, it only sounds like you're talking shit. It sounds like every word I speak is pristine. It's kind of like your jeans get stained with piss of not your own, but everyone else's, because people piss on you as a regular basis to clean your dirty ass off. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I wish I wasn't so good at this. It's a Hey, okay, I will tell you this. Um, I'm a recluse and a fool. But if you'd like to, if you're entertained by anything I do, you know how to do it. Just throw some dollars into my. They'll buy me more beer. Does anybody want to buy me a beer? I want to go. I'm not an expensive date. I'm a very lovely lover and a cheap date. Uh, so for only $10. Hold on, I feel like I'm gonna do an infomercial for some little. Hey, I feel like I'm gonna do an infomercial for some little African kid that's got a bloated belly with flies around his head, and then somebody's like, "Can you give this kid a meal?" I'm like, "It's only $10. I'll just go grab a bunch of beers, and then tomorrow you can I will do it." This program has been brought to you by primarily just me, because this is what I got, and then some people have supported me in the most profound ways, and also alcohol and a lot of psychedelics in my past history, and other, you name it. There's a lot of people that have supported me. I stand on the shoulders of giants, and then as soon as I have to take a dookie, I will shit on their heads because I'm a lot bigger than them. I'm bigger than giants. That's for real. Ah. Hey, what's up, Scott? What am I? How am I? I am like this. How are I'm fantastic. I had a really great day. I didn't have to fuck with nobody. Nobody fuck with me. I got to play with ducks. I get to feed ducks. I got to interact with humans slightly at a distance. If they came near me, they were very welcome. I was very humbled, and you know, I don't know. It was a warm day. The sun was out. I had t-shirt and shorts on. I got to drink a bunch of beers. And I left the house, drank a bunch of beers, did not have to pee my pants because I can recycle my urine inside. Weird. It's like I don't even need to piss into a cup and drink it. I can just do that. That's the next level to Shivambu. It really is. It really is. But I we'll do that another time. That's a really long talk. We'll leave that for when we're not dicking around and goofing around here. And I'll tell you how that works. Hey, who had us in infomercials now say sign up for an amount for a year? Maybe I'll do that. You guys have to sign up. I don't like to. I don't like to. I don't like to pressure people into a long term anything. I like things. Normally, I think people, if you want to have a good relationship, a good relationship with someone, what you should do is say, "Hey, did you have a good time? Maybe another time. Cool, let's do that again." And then you can say, "Hey, could we just devote a week to each other?" And you go, "Sounds good." Or maybe no. Another day is cool. Okay, let's build up to it. And then you go through and you don't just meet somebody like, oh, I want to spend my life with you. You just build up to, can I spend another week? How about a month? Would you like a month with me? How about you? Are you comfortable with that? And then all of a sudden you get to the point where you go, you know what? I've been with you for this much time, and like, yeah, of course. And if relationships start working bad, all of a sudden you go, no, I don't know about another month. How about a week? Then you both have to go and go, whoo, shit. We have to start changing and changing the way that we interact with each other. I don't want to spend another. But if somebody says I don't want to spend another day with you, like, holy shit, are we that terrible together? How do we get this far? Yeah, it's everything is a build up to, and I think that if you just continually check in, I mean, I know that's a very simple-minded thing that they always talk about. Let's just check in every day. What they do is they keep checking in. They don't even actually have relationships. They just check in every day. It's kind of like you ever see a chick that drives her car around and she's got the check engine light on, but she never goes and checks anything about it. Pretty much how relationships work. And then she's like, I don't know why my car just blew up. I had a friend of mine that bought a fucking expensive car out of his, like he just like he got that good job and he started making like buku money, like bouquet, anything I want. He bought a car and he never changed the oil. And then he claimed that it was the car's fault. He got out of I don't know if he leased it or bought it, but somehow he got out of the fucking thing saying like, yo, it just broke, I don't know, something just, and he got out of the fucking lease or the bought of the car. But like, yo, because I was like, dude, when's the last time? Because I was like whispering into him, when's the last time you changed oil? He's like, I don't know. I said, when you? They said if you have synthetic oil, it takes 7,000 miles. Like, did you ever change the oil since you got it? He's like, I was like, how do you not even know that? Like, he didn't even know that an oil change is required in a car. That's like a relationships. You got to change the oil. Sometimes you got to massage that out. Why you think chicks go out and get a massage somewhere? Like if you ain't massaging your girl, like and if she ain't massaging you, you better fucking figure that shit out. Sai, why you gotta say no? I actually don't have a giant head. No. I would be Sai. Let me explain something to you. Have you been to the island? Easter Isle, Ishtar Island. You realize those are not just big heads. And do you realize why that island exists the way it does? It was the gods of yesteryear, of a very long time ago, and they've split the island up and divided people amongst. Ishtar Isle. Don't play with me, big headed. Whatever. Yo, at this point, Cy, and this is a joke between me and you. You got a bigger nose than me. Now anybody else could laugh at that. You got roasted, bitch. Talk to me like that. Hey, cheers, skull and bones, piss drinking. Sigh, don't be so. How can you blow a duck? Ducks don't have dicks, you dumb. See, I just alliterate with the D's. You can play with dirty, dastrously I have disregard for your dumbness. You dookie sucking. You're a debutante. You sigh with your hair. You're a debutante. You look like you could put a dress on and please somebody's husband. Just saying. Now I was really hoping that you came back from like this ceremonial thing and became like, oh. I was like, I wanted somebody to listen to. I've been so tired of listening to everybody else. Like they ain't had nothing good to say. I figured you would. And you know who I started listening to today? Myself. Weird. I know. And I was like, you about to say everything is beautiful and gorgeous. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, that's coming right out of my fucking head. Anyways, too much funny. So, should I go and grab some beers? Oh, and for anybody else in the background that just showed up, because of my current financial state, I still have humor about it. I don't really like most of my life. It's in and out of. Feel free. The things beneath you can. There's like 5 ways to give me a little bit of energy or something. Not that I need it because I have a whole beer, but it'll give me more beer, which is fuel for my humor. To shit all over Sai's soul because Sai has not earned his soul in heaven yet. He is only a subprime loan to people that don't deserve it. He takes advantage of things that should not be taken advantage of because he thought he got some power, and I will relinquish him of that power. Enough. Yeah, you should have learned how to move. You should have learned how to duck. You know what? Yeah, see, you want duck jokes? You should have looked duck dive. Isn't that the thing? Like play, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, right? Seems like you couldn't dodge a wrench, a ball, or a. Ugh. Don't make this about you. Why don't you let everybody else jump in here, Sai? Dude, grow a fucking poop crystal. Look at. There you go. A poop. You're a poop crystal grower. Come on, can you let everybody else jump in here and join the magnanimous output of an unregulated regal being? You're like a dog. You're like a beagle. The only thing that you feel pulling on you is some grandfather's hand on your genitals, and I would have a hard time saying he would probably have to do one of these. He'd go. I don't know if that's called pulling. What do you? Sai, did you just take over the room somehow? Because I took your fucking thing away, and now all of a sudden you're the only one talking. Why does that happen? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Done with your bullshit. It's been fun. He tried to put a curse on me earlier. I've never heard that before. Just because you put a cat in an oven doesn't make it a biscuit. Yeah. Yeah, his pussy ass is getting fried right now. You know what he sounded like? He sounded like fried catfish. And I know about fried catfish. That shit is delicious. Eat you for breakfast. Some grits on the side, little hominem grips, some grips, some hot, little hot sauce on that joint, some shrimps. I'm just saying. I don't know anything. Well, Andre, it's good to see you again, man. So in a little bit, what time is it? It's like 7 o'clock. Yeah, frying these catfish, frying them bitches. Well, it depends on how you. It depends on if you want just catfish, on the stove top without any the crispity crunchities on the outside. But here I got the dope move for the if you really want to eat some catfish. There's a really great crunchy outer shell for these things that nobody knows about because it's a southern thing that you can bread your catfish, but if you're Japanese, Chinese, that kind of like over there. I know the Japanese and Chinese hate each other. I get the whole thing, but I'm saying there's a special kind of a crunchy, that because the way that they make it, they electrify bread, and it causes this really interesting texture to come out. And if you put that on top of your on top of your catfish, and then you could deep fry. You could just deep fry that bitch. Oh, I might go to the store right now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store right now, and I'm gonna teach you all how to make something that's gonna be rude good, rude boy. I I'm gonna get some beer and some catfish. Yeah. Yes, Sai. You've just renamed yourself from now on, Sai. When you come in here, your name is Catfish Taco, because now you've named yourself cat, pussy, fish, pussy, and taco. You're a triple taco. I'm gonna call you triple taco. Yeah, okay, fine. You want to be a camel toe catfish taco? Fine, you're a quadruple taco. You're a quadruple. You're a quadru. You're like a droopy cunt. It means like you've had so many people fuck you in the pussy or your mouth or wherever. I mean, same thing. Your pussy in your mouth. It's the same thing. That you've developed a droopy. I can't even. The other shit is too. Why do you keep putting up? Why do you keep throwing softball pitches to me, Sai? Why do you keep doing this? I thought you were like Mr. Longboard, hardballs. You could do anything. I thought you were like Chris Matthews playing, hardball. Or just some surfer guy on the beach got a longboard. You could just really like throw a fucking fast pitch. And what I've realized, the only thing you like is you need comfort. You need somebody to hold you, man. I understand. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. I mean, I'm hearing you. I'm not here for you in that way anymore. Now I just know you're just like a fucking like a quadruple cunt. Like you're just like, ugh. It's like just drippy and slimy and like you're like a wizard's sleeve. You're flapping all around in the wind. Like you have nothing to say good and nothing, nowhere to go. Like you just try to chime in there with some way to dig yourself up to the dirty. Like you think that if you get enough dirt in you one day, there'll be a pearl that'll come out of your mouth. No, you're not gonna get that. You're not, unless you're a clam diver. More fucking pussy jokes. Wow, so funny. Granny labia tears. No, but Sai, you really do need somebody to hold you and hug you. And I'm so sorry that that didn't happen. Maybe it did. I don't know, but like you do. I don't know if, like if you just don't tell people that you're into dudes or whatever, or if you're bisexual. I'm pretty sure you're bisexual, which is cool. You need to get sandwiched in between like a strong dude and a very soft woman. I think that's what you need. And I'm neither of those things. I'm not a strong man, and I'm not a soft woman. I'm a strong woman and a soft man. Wait, did I say? Wait, oh, I was reading your mind. You gotta wait for the punchline here. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the. I know that's it's funny because it's funny because but if you knew Sai, he really does need someone to hug him like hard. Like I don't just mean like a mouth hug. I just mean like someone to hold him. I don't think I think he just tried too hard to be masculine, and he needs somebody to like let all of his tears out. But I don't have if even if we were in a giant pool that wasn't filled up with all of the water yet, his tears would overwhelm. He would flood the earth with his tears. And I don't mean that lightly. And that's a compliment, man. It really is. It really is. Aren't you? I mean, which sign are you? Which sign are you, Sai? Which sign are you? Do you need the tears to put out your fire? Do you need tears to clean off your dirty butt of earth? Number three. Yeah, mostly what comes out of your mouth is number two. Number three is when you pee and poop, and then all of a sudden vomit at the same time. That's a number three. Even through this camera, I can see into the soul that you don't have. Hey, look at. I do want to go over to the Zoomy chats. Do you guys want to do it right now? You guys want to Capricorn? Yeah. The only thing corny about you is your jokes and your shit. Boom! It's that quick. Blop blop blop. Just say corn. You think you're an Aztec or a Mayan? You think you know how to why corn works? You think you're a Mazay? You think you're magical Mazzies? Oh shit! Ooh, that was a bad joke right there. Just because you got corn stuck up in your butthole one time. Ooh, dude, you guys want to come to the? You guys want to do the Zoomy chats? That way, everybody else here can hang out. Yeah, like if there was a corn flavored Capri Sun where you try to get the little pieces of corn out the straw, kind of like if you went to a. You ever been to these places where you get the Thai iced tea or the Thai coffee? If you get the iced tea, sometimes they put the little things that you suck out of the straw. It is. It is. I feel like most dudes when you stick your mouth around their cock, they just come immediately. So like, for you, it's like a quick fucking whatever you make for blowing a dude. Like that's good money, man. Really, like for 1 minute, you're probably making like what eight? What do you make like? What do you? Yeah, that bubble tea, bubble tea. Thank you. Yeah, the bubble tea. Hey, and what do they call those? What kind of balls are those? Hey, let me finish the joke here. So whenever you're sucking them off, so like for the 38 cents and a half bag of crack, and a pat in the back, like that's pretty good for a couple minutes of like just sucking off a crackhead homeless dude with like scabs on his cock. Oh fuck! What's up, Ty? What are you doing? People come up to me and they walk up to me and they pet me, right on my schnoz. The shaman's marks. Okay. Hey, can you fucks just tell me this? We have three directions to go. This is Sai's favorite band. It's called Three Directions. Come on, anybody go ahead and throw their jokes in there. It's pretty easy. And here's the three directions. I want to go get some snacks, which would be beer. And I told you guys I would make you a catfish with I would do that. But if we can set up this Zoomy chat, that way you guys can fuck around while I go run to the store. That way I don't have to shut the shit off and you guys be like, oh, something fucking better. There's nothing better to do than this. Let's be very plainly obvious. If you guys get to interact in person, I don't know if Sai's allowed to because like he's a little sensitive. He's very sensitive about his shit. He's an artist, obviously. You know what? His favorite crack is his tongue in anyone else's asshole. Hey Ty, what do I eat in a day? Um, I'm missing the reference for the last 30 minutes of me shitting all over Sai's his philosophy of his soul, which he doesn't have yet. What do I eat in a day? It depends on the day. It could be your mother's butthole. See, simple shit. I don't know. It depends. Sometimes I don't eat for days, just because. Sometimes I'll eat everything, whatever I want. If I were to tell people how to get to the point that you can consume, mm, if I had my druthers and was eating what I wanted, I would need more money to do it. I would have to have a garden, or I'd have enough money to buy fresh fruit and vegetables every day and make smoothies and just enjoy all of the sweet delicious nectars of the world, which is a little more difficult considering these hard times for people where I don't make as much money from people. So I'm left just drinking cheap beer, and once in a while, if a can of soup is on special, like would I really want to eat that? No, I'd rather sit in the kitchen and make you know a mushroom avocado soup with like a goat cheese you know, whatever. Like, I would spend the time and do it and make, but it would cost a lot of money. But I just don't have that. So what do I eat? And whatever the fuck's available, I guess. Nothing. Everything. I mean, really, I could probably survive on just staring into the sun and eating pussy. So, like today, right now, like I'm surviving on eating pussy because Psy, as we've already very well explained, is a giant quadruple pussy, and so I'm eating the shit out of his pussy right now, and he's probably laughing and sweating, and he probably is farting a little bit too, and hopefully that gas is gassing everybody else up, because gas is a humorous thing. It's not as saggy as his tits because he has saggy tits at this point. Because he's I don't even know where to go with this. I love it when I'm just talking some weird shit. Like I'm like, oh, I'm talking to Zen. He's gonna tell me about like what to eat. Dude, I have so many videos on what to eat, how to eat. Now I'm just I'm just mowing down on hilarity at this point. Blowing ducks. Sweaty. All right, so check it out. I'm setting this fucking thing up, and you guys, it's up to you fucks to continue this journey on your, just for the next. What did it take me, like 30 minutes to get there and back? Maybe not even that long. Probably a little less than that. Depends on if there's anybody in line. Here, I'm gonna set it up for you. Just say, look it. Everybody here is the coolest motherfuckers. The coolest motherfuckers on the planet. Outcasts, the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. Yeah, because I'm a Gemini, so the Gemini, we run this shit fool. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up, and I'm gonna tell you where to go, and you guys can hang out, and don't do anything like be rude to each other. I mean, be rude to each other. I mean, it's very important to be rude to each other. Just don't be too. You don't know. Nobody knows each other that well to like really get up in someone's fucking britches and be like rude. So, feel free. Do that. Hey Ty, thank you. Which June something? Let me guess. You're a June 9th. Ty, you're June 9th. And just off the bat, you got to be in the early 90s. I'm gonna say June 9th, 91. Because I think you're younger than me by a little bit. May 20. So you're right at the beginning of it. Yeah, you just passed the cusp. Excuse me. You can cusp, whatever. Same thing. Shadow project. Okay. Who's the shadiest motherfucker in here besides Psy at this point? Yeah. A shadow project. I like that. Let's see if we can do this. Zoom. Because no matter how we slice it, dice it, I'm gonna go grab some snacks because I want to eat, and I also want to grab some beers. Let's schedule this shit. So you guys, here's your choices right now. Listen very closely. I'm gonna set up a meeting and you go to Zoom, which is gonna be way better. Or I'll just start another YouTube in a little bit, and you can listen to me talk, and you guys can tippy-tappy around like you're like the upstairs neighbors wearing high heels and shit. Where you're just tippy-tapping, tippy-tappy, just tappy-tappy-tap. We'll call this a size room. We'll call you size more. I'll call you that, and we'll do this for as many Horaces as you want. This is fun because it'll give me a chance to go urinate and breathe. What the fuck is my computer doing? Get rid of the passcode. Housed. Participants. Okay, cool. Guys, give me a second here. So this room. Clean this. Open this bitch up. Okay, this is what you get on my side. And I will give you the screen number. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a beer. Again, I'm going to grab a beer. To walk to the store, grab a few more beers, and maybe some catfish, and fry that bitch up and have snack tonight. 94. I knew it. Well, Ty, thank you, man. Hey, you gonna send me some Audi money? Yeah, cool. You know where to send it to, right? It should be beneath in description. If not, it's PayPal, Cash App, TSAR, capital XEN. So PayPal, gotta use the paypal.me/TSAR XEN, or the other one is a $. And see those I named normally. So the other one is Cash App $TSAR capital XEN. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. That's fucking lovely. Because I'm pretty sure that the Australian money is worth way more than whatever our failing dollar is these days. All right, so here it is. Anybody want to come through? Here's the number. Somebody write it in there. And if you guys don't come through, I'm gonna realize all of you suspect as pieces of fucking giant flaming piles of dookie. Here you go. 849-5042-3275. I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you again for a third time, then a fourth time. But it's Zoom. And if you don't have Zoom, if you can't figure out how to figure out Zoom dot, get the fucking thing. It's just an app like this, but it's better because there's no limit to all of the weirdness we can provide to the world. The meeting ID is this: 849, and you have to write it in here, right in here. 849-5042-3275. Somebody write it in here, come through, and we'll let you in. And if anybody does come in the future, and while I'm not here, you just gotta wait till I get back. You just wait in the waiting room. You go, That's what you gotta do. I don't know if you'll do that though. Thank you, Cy, Andre. So hey, Cy and Andre, come through. At least you two can talk for a little bit, because you two will get along. You're both fucking cool motherfuckers. Because Cy can take a good fucking mouth licking. Wait, he can take good mouth fucking. Wait, now what I mean is, like, he can. I'm not sure he's a great shit talker, but he can definitely take some shit being talked to him. So he's a good person, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if he's a person anymore. Working on that. So come through. Let's do this. Just I need a couple people in here so I can offer so I can give the room keys. Andre, when you come through, I'm giving the room keys to you just for a second, so I can grab some beers and snacks. Beers and snacks and beers and snacks. And when I get back here, let's see. Okay. Man, ain't it funny sometimes when people get all like fucking like, oh, I don't know if I can even, I don't even know how that works. I mean, and they just leave the room. Goofy ass motherfuckers. So what I'll do is I'll also leave this on, just so it's here. And if anybody comes, if you have both the things open, feel free to tell anybody in here, like, hey, Zen's gonna be back in a second. Guess nobody's going to the Zoom. You don't even know how to do it. It should be pretty fucking easy. I'm gonna go grab a beer. I think I have one left. We'll see. Well, this is awesome. Probably I do have 2 beers, but that's not enough. Cy came through. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. This fucking guy. Why do you look like you have more why do you look like you have more hair than, like, you should cut some of your hair off and share it with the rest. Like, you could make a carpet out of that. Like a wool carpet.
Like a carpet, yeah, it looks crazy right now.
Yeah, no, that's no you.
Shower.
No. You could make a wolf carpet out of that. What are you eating? Is that pineapple? A wolf hybrid something.
My nose is looking way better.
Well, yeah, it's almost.
I'm scared. Something like this is healed right now.
Did you put some piss on it, dude?
I did. I put a lot.
Yeah, good. Yeah, keep moisturized, man. You'll be fine. Dude, this thing got smashed up so many times, and it's still looking pretty fabulous as far as I can tell.
Yeah. It looks like a a black white person.
You look like a you look like an Aztec with with the size of your like you look like I would never do cocaine with you because you would take an entire 8 ball by yourself. You're like, oh, I don't know what happened to it. look look who's here. What up, Dre? Dre, I like the new DRE. Hey Dre, you know this motherfucker right here? Look at this candy ass candid
What's up, man?
corn fed motherfucker. Look at him. He was talking shit about my nose. He said I had a wide nose. Look at his wide nose ass having.
There you go. I was like, hold up, man. I was like, what's good? I can't hear you, man. There you go again. I'm like, what's good, bro?
Hey Sai, your video's not working. We just get to look at your stupid face right now. There you go. Oh, there it is. It's sped up. Look at this dude. Look at this dude with his nappy ass hair. Jesus Christ.
I'm in there's a whole bunch of other homeless people here, houseless people. So I have a couple of hours before they turn the lights off and shit. Okay. But
yeah, I mean, I wish the lights were off so we didn't have to look at your stupid face.
I'm sure it looks all swollen.
Isn't it funny? Okay, hold on. Hey, Dre, let's be honest. Good looking cat, right? Good hair, like I don't. What is he doing?
A long hair domestic joint. I don't really know. He look like he about to go Super Saiyan. Hey, look, I can't say. Yo, that's my initials, dog. My initials is SS.
Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm. Hey, leave her alone, man. Oh yeah, look, man. You haven't seen the puppies in a while. Look at the little puppy, man. He getting bigger.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. What up, girl? What you doing? Oh, dogs! So many dogs. Oh. Are you having fun yet? Look at all the puppies. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, I got go. Get in the room. Come on, in the room.
That's so awesome. So many puppies. So many puppies. Oh.
Yeah, man. Just let them do their thing, and then find a good home. Somebody who actually want a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Sai has wolf in his blood, and what else? What are the character? Okay, so Dre, you know Sai went through like a ceremony, right, to be a shaman. You know this, right?
Oh no, that's my first time ever meeting him.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah, dig in. This dude, people dig into him all the time.
I'm trying. Look, I get initiated. Nah, people just mean like Zen. I'm just like, I want to talk about nerd stuff, and just like,
no, this is just not nerd shit. This is no Sai. This is advanced level shit. Like we nerded out on like spirituality, which is different. Which everybody here is obviously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I call it nerd shit because we're in a game.
Yeah.
A video game.
Yeah, so you did the ayahuasca though.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, yeah, Shaman, man, I'm trying to get sip some tea, let's bug out a little bit. I don't know. I got some shrooms here. That's the best I got.
Huh? It depends on the shroom, but they're pretty good. It's just not a mixture. Shrooms, you just have to find them. Ayahuasca, you have to mix it. So you have to have somebody to know how to do it first. So that's the alchemy, right?
It's a girl, baby. Yeah,
oh, hi. What is that? Is that a little kitten?
It's everything they bring to it.
Mm-hmm.
That changes it. Like,
yeah.
It was the craziest thing ever. Like, you know how I've been talking about it forever. I just wouldn't shut up about it. And I finally got to go do it. And it was so much different than I thought. Like, I really thought I was going to kick my ass because I'm an asshole. And I thought it was going to be like, I was going to experience death and like the scariest thing of my life. Yeah, it was really gentle.
Hey, Sai, your experience was like her playing with that little. See, it's like playing with that little cat. You're that little cat that has no idea what's going on. And then mom over there playing with you, gentle, like you don't know. You're like, oh, what is this? And she's like, don't worry, I got you. Look and see,
It was so
see.
crazy because everybody else was throwing up, like, shitting and puking, and like, and I'm just like sober, watching all this happen.
Ain't that the craziest, man?
It's the craziest shit ever.
I want to go for it.
And like, I didn't think I felt different until the next day, and I realized how much it changed and how much actually I wasn't sober. And like, it was crazy. And, like,
Yeah. I feel more drunk when I'm sober than when I am drunk or high or anything. I do substances. I'm like, I'm normal. This is what everyone else feels like. I look at people when I'm walking around in my normal state of being. I look at people like, y'all is crazy, lost your minds. And then I do substances. And I'm like, oh, then I recognize how their mind works. They're spazzed out on this psychedelic, or they're spazzed out on cocaine, or they're spazzed out on this alcohol. Like, and all of it's fine. But it's like, wow, when you get to reflect on like on those people, like what they're going through at the moment. Everyone's going through some whatever it is, man. It's transmutation of spirit.
It's a universal term that we all serving.
Yeah.
Through different pages and different albums and books. Yeah, it's like you go to the library and it's like you go to like the non-fiction or the fiction section, and then like all the books got a different story, but they all sitting there on the same fucking shelf.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you can